Kourtney Kardashian reportedly offered Scott Disick millions to keep his distance from their children. Hi, before we continue, please subscribe to the channel for all Kardashians news and update. Kourtney Kardashian, a well-known member of the Kardashian family, has found herself in the middle of a new controversy involving her former partner, Scott Disick. This time, the story is about something many people didn't see coming. According to Mark Behar, a man who used to work closely with the Kardashian family as a bodyguard, Kourtney and others in her family might have tried to pay Scott a huge amount of money just to stay away from his own children. These shocking claims have made many fans question what is really going on behind the scenes of this famous family. Scott Disick and Kourtney Kardashian were in a relationship for years and have 3 children together. Even though they are no longer together, they have always tried to stay connected because of their kids. However, things started to change when Kourtney began dating Travis Barker, who is now her husband. Since then, Scott's place in the family seems to have become uncertain. He used to be very close to the Kardashian family, and he was often seen in their reality shows and family gatherings. But now, sources are saying that Scott feels like he's being pushed out. Mark Behar, the bodyguard who worked with the Kardashians, shared some surprising information during an exclusive interview with In Touch. According to him, Kris Jenner, Kourtney's mother, and Khloe Kardashian, Kourtney's sister, were involved in offering Scott millions of dollars. This money, however, came with a catch. Scott would only get it if he agreed to stop showing up at family events and gave up the right to visit his children. Mark said that they were basically trying to remove him from the family and from the lives of his kids. Behar claimed that Scott came to him for advice after the offer was made. According to Behar, Scott was not happy about the idea at all and immediately rejected it. He reportedly told Behar that there was no way he would agree to such a thing. Scott's reaction showed that, despite everything going on, his children are still very important to him and he wasn't willing to lose them for money. This situation has made Scott feel very emotional and hurt. When Kourtney got married to Travis Barker, Scott wasn't invited to the wedding. For someone who had been a part of the family for so long, that was a huge blow. Even though he had known that Kourtney would eventually move on and get married, actually seeing it happen and being left out of the celebration made it even harder for him. A source once said that Scott had always been accepted by the family, even when he was going through hard times. But now, it feels like he's been cut off. The way Scott has been treated has caused many people to feel sympathy for him. He has always been very open about his struggles and how important it is for him to be part of his children's lives. He has shared many sweet moments with his kids on social media, showing that he is still present in their lives despite the challenges. These posts are often filled with love and joy, giving his fans a glimpse of the special bond he shares with them. Even though he is no longer with Kourtney, Scott still wants to be a good father. But it seems like there have been many efforts behind the scenes to push him away. The claims made by the bodyguard are very serious. If what he is saying is true, then it means that people close to Kourtney were trying to separate Scott from his children by using money as a way to get rid of him. Many people are now wondering what this means for the future. Will Scott continue to fight to be in his children's lives? Will the Kardashian family ever fully welcome him back? And most importantly, how are the children affected by all of this? These are questions that don't have easy answers. It's important to remember that no matter what happens between parents, the children should always come first. It's never easy for kids to see their parents fighting or being kept apart. Scott has shown that he cares deeply about his children, and many people hope that he will be able to stay close to them. There are also people who believe that Mark Behar's story might not be the whole truth. Some fans of the Kardashian family have questioned his motives and whether he might be trying to cause trouble. However, Behar insists that he is only sharing what he knows because he believes it's important for people to understand what Scott is going through. No matter who is telling the truth, it is clear that Scott Disick has been going through a tough time. His role in the family has changed a lot since Kourtney started a new chapter with Travis Barker. It's not easy for anyone to watch someone they used to love build a new life without them. And when children are involved, the situation becomes even more emotional. Scott has always been very open about how much he values being part of the Kardashian family. In the past, he has talked about how the family supported him even during his hardest moments. But now, it looks like that support might not be there anymore. That change has been difficult for him to accept. Still, Scott seems determined to stay strong for his children. He continues to spend time with them and make memories, even if he's no longer welcome at big family events. Many people admire him for putting his kids first and not letting money or fame get in the way of being a father. This story has captured the attention of fans around the world. People are interested in the drama, but they are also concerned about what it means for the children involved. It's not just about celebrity gossip, it's about family, love, and what happens when relationships break down. For now, Scott Disick seems to be focusing on his children and trying to keep his bond with them strong. Whether or not the claims made by Mark Behar are true, one thing is certain: Scott loves his kids and wants to be a part of their lives. Many fans are hoping that the situation will improve and that Scott and the Kardashian family will be able to find a way to get along for the sake of the children. After all, family should be about support, not pushing people away. This story also shows how complicated things can get when there are many people involved, especially in families as large and famous as the Kardashians. With so many opinions, emotions, and pressures from the public, it can be hard to keep things peaceful. But at the end of the day, what really matters is that the children feel loved and supported by both their parents. No amount of money should ever be used to separate a parent from their children. Love, care, and respect should always come first. Scott Disick may not be perfect, but he has shown time and time again that he is willing to try his best for the sake of his kids. Even though he has faced rejection and pain, he hasn't given up on being a father. That kind of dedication deserves recognition. As this story continues to unfold, people will be watching closely to see what happens next. Will the family come together again? Will Scott find peace in his new role? Or will the divide between him and the Kardashian family continue to grow? Whatever the future holds, one thing is clear: the love between Scott and his children is strong. And that love might be the most powerful thing of all in helping everyone heal and move forward. For now, Scott Disick seems to be focusing on his children and trying to keep his bond with them strong. Whether or not the claims made by Mark Behar are true, one thing is certain: Scott loves his kids and wants to be a part of their lives. Many fans are hoping that the situation will improve and that Scott and the Kardashian family will be able to find a way to get along for the sake of the children. After all, family should be about support, not pushing people away. Thanks for watching. Please do well to share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more Kardashian updates.